Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I like to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play looking to throw it. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score.
kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Miller. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Screen the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Because I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's got room to run. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defense coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he goes nowhere to stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Launching one to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here, thrown 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. To the air. It's Simpson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw again. Pass caught. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going, or perhaps he's going for a big play downfield? Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
To throw, it's Simpson. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Hill. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tries to get it to the running back. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Brad behind the line. It's Williams. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal on the 9. The tied offense line up here on first and goal. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Grab by the receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They connect for 6.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines with first and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. No way to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights through a tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And off the deflection, it's caught. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Bama.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hill. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Haynes.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's McCulley. Muscles past the defender. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Running out of time in the pocket. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
35, Michigan, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position. at the drop. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Using his legs, it's Haynes. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll throw it now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Klein. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's McCulley. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Let's reel in. It's Marsh. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Tackle, but 1st down. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Wolverines! No chance to catch him there. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after you scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone. He'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defense coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in third and long and came up well short. The coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. On the run, it's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Receiver in motion now. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Running through the tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that opportunity.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Miller. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Hill. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tie. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
That's caught. It's Marsh. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Haynes.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just missed the wide receiver there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Throwing off play action. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what?
And they've got him a sack on fourth down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And the quarterback will just sneak it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game.